Reports, we've had spell hits, we've created rain, snow, hail, fog, you name it. Everything's been done on toppers, so it's been a great ride for a special effects man.
For a project that you've poured the last decade of your life into, is it heartening for you that all these things are remaining, that there's a shrine almost? There's no other movie that can boast that it's still got a warehouse full of sets.
It's wonderful because for instance, I worked on 9 of the James Bond movies, but we never had the ability to do this. Everything it's like a shrine almost. That all of the sets have been kept, and they've all been put here as good as they were when we were filming. In fact, probably better in some cases. So everything is here, and it's just great for us to see because normally it goes in a skip.
Rachel Brown with John Richardson, the special effects maestro responsible for the Harry Potter films. Time for the sport headlines now. Here's Paul Kennedy. The sport headlines: and Perth Glory will meet the Wellington Phoenix next week in the next round of A-League finals after the Glory was able to beat the Melbourne Heart 3-0. Shane Smeltz had another hat-trick. That's 2 in 2 weeks, and he led his team in the second half particularly well. The New South Wales Swifts have been beaten by the Adelaide Thunderbirds. A couple of big results in the Tasman competition over the weekend. Calabaraga leading her team there to a 17 goals.
Smile, baby Kurt.
It was the Melbourne Vixens beating
Smile.
in the Firebirds. So the netball has begun, and a terrific 1-1 so far.
Nagmuni-muni man akong baby, uy.
It was Port Adelaide winning the last match of the
Diyan lang ka ha.
The Saints. The St Kilda team kept coming back, but in the end they ran out of time. Nick Grewal kicked the goal, put the visitors within 4 points, but that was the final margin. 4 points for Port Adelaide, the winners. And in tennis, Novak Djokovic, the world #1, has beaten Andy Murray 6-1, 7-6 at the moment.
Sleep na ka. Sleepy na.
This year, and now they head off to Monte Carlo at the start of the clay court season. Looking good, Novak Djokovic. Thank you very much, Paul. Thanks. Vanessa O'Hanlon joins us with the weather now. Good morning, Vanessa.
Thanks, Michael. On the satellite image, it's detecting the movement of a tropical depression that may develop into a cyclone as it makes its way away from Fiji and towards New Zealand's North Island. Heavy rain is forecast there from tomorrow, but we will still see heavy falls over Fiji. Now, for us, an unseasonable hot weather is affecting the interior under clearer skies and warmer northerly winds. Yesterday, Warburton in Western Australia had their hottest April day in more than 20 years of record, 39.3 degrees, and this run of hot weather may even give the red centre its hottest April spell on record. A succession of cold fronts in the south are combining with those clearer skies and hot northerly airflow. The warmer northerly winds now filtering into the southeast ahead of that frontal and trough. This trough is triggering storms throughout Western Australia and South Australia's interior. And it's a lot drier in the north and east under a high pressure system. This could give Sydney its warmest start to April in 35 years. In Queensland, a hot day in the west, isolated showers along the tropical coast. Brisbane could get a shower or two. In New South Wales, chance of showers on and east of the Divide. A few storms in the far west interior. Victoria, late isolated showers developing from a cold front in the southwest, but a sunny day ahead with warmer northerly winds. Tasmania, morning showers about the north, otherwise fine until rain extends from the west. Severe fire warning for South Australia's west coast, lower air and York peninsulas. Warm northerly winds ahead of a cooler change. The front will cross the west, reaching the southeast this evening, bringing showers and storms. In Western Australia, showers finally reached Perth over the weekend. This afternoon, some regions could get over 1 millimetre, and by Thursday, heavier rain for this week. They could get 10 to 15 millimetres. Up to the north, and more showers across the Western Australian region, and much drier across the top end. ABC News Breakfast returning after this.
Do 2 wrongs ever make a right?
Believe it or not, I broadly actually don't disagree with what Peter said.